And with that video, as Hybrid said, the holidays are here, something is missing, and something has been found. Welcome everybody in to the 8th Annual Christmas Blood Live, right here from EIF, on the EIF Network here on Twitch.tv. As always, I'm your host, EIF owner Carney, and what a night it is going to be. Put the Christmas tree, the ornaments, the stockings away, because we've got action and there will be blood, and lots of it. Christmas Blood coming your way right here on the EIF Network, and we're going to get things kicked off right now with a Royal Rumble qualifying match. And of course, shout out to Hybrid Maniac, the EIF Undisputed Superstar Champion, for putting yet another great and well put together video here, the last one of 2015. He's got many more coming our way, I'm sure, for all of us here at EIF coming January for Ultimate Destiny. So we are getting set. Opening match is going to pit Deathlock against Pepsi Killer. Wicked Jr. originally scheduled to be a part of this match. Due to some other circumstances, he is unable to be here, and this is going to give Pepsi and Deathlock the opportunity, because now it becomes a 1-2 instead of a 1-3 chance of winning the match. Been sent though to both Pepsi Killer and Deathlock now, as we await this opening contest. We did have a pre-show match. If you missed it, Neil defeating Jumper Magnum to get himself back on track to end the year on a good note. Neil's been out of action for quite some time in the latter half of this year, but he's hoping that he can turn things around rather quickly, and he'll have an opportunity to do so starting in January. But right now, for these two competitors, they have an opportunity to turn things around and head into January knowing that they will be a part of the EIF 2016 Royal Rumble. But only one can make it. Who will it be? That answer is about to be found out. All in-ring entrances here tonight, but testing will be done over our Christmas break for all of you, so that we can return not only on the way to the ring entrances, but as well as music, menu music, superstar music, themes, everything. We're looking to bring it back for you guys, and we appreciate your patience in doing so, and we still hope that you will enjoy tonight's broadcast. Double digits already for viewers. You know that number will climb throughout the evening, as it always does, as will our followers, who we thank all of those tuning in here tonight. Get ready, guys. You are going to see some great action. Two EIF main eventers kicking things off. To call this an opener is unbelievable. So we get set. The following contest is our opening match of the pay-per-view, and this is a Royal Rumble qualifying matchup. Introducing first, in the bottom left corner, from West Virginia, he is Deathlock! And his opponent standing across the ring from him, hailing from the Great Blue of Toronto, Ontario in Canada, this is Pepsi Killer! All right, guys, ready? Let's get Christmas Blood underway. Ding, ding, ding! Deathlock and Pepsi Killer again. Two main event superstars kicking the show off. And speaking of kick, Deathlock starting off with a kick to the back of Pepsi, who will have none of it. Reverse arm wrench takedown connects for Toronto's own. Deathlock, a West Virginia representative. And Pepsi going to look to show why the states pale in comparison to the Great North. Pepsi, if he wins this, could be the first superstar outside the United States to win the Royal Rumble that he could potentially enter in upon winning this match coming up in January. Deathlock with an elbow to the face. Deathlock, a former Royal Rumble winner himself back in 2014. So he's taken down with a big right hand from Pepsi Killer. Deathlock stirring to get up, rolling out of harm's way, and the drop kicks cancel each other out. Deathlock with a right hand, second right, stopped by the slap of Pepsi Killer. A fireman's carry connects for Deathlock. Pepsi back to both feet, another right hand from Deathlock. a second, and that takes Pepsi to the ground. Deathlock pulling Pepsi away from the ropes and out of the corner towards the middle, and now beginning to execute on the leg. Early on, Deathlock noticing speed in favor of Pepsi Killer, so attacking that leg, trying to slow down Pepsi. The knee to the back, connecting now. Deathlock to the middle rope, and a senton, but nobody home. Pepsi able to roll out of the way. Deathlock did look like he was taking his time a bit there, and that may have gave Pepsi just enough time to recover. It's still early in this match, so neither superstar has suffered a sufficient amount of damage yet. Deathlock, oh, big shot to the head of Pepsi Killer. He looks a little disturbed by that. Signature in hand for Deathlock. Stomp onto the ribs. Yet again, Pepsi seated. Pepsi just about to gain his second reversal back. He's got to hope he can get one soon. Deathlock with a forearm after Pepsi exchange one. And oh, super uppercut connects. And Pepsi's going to roll out with his first ring escape. He has 2 reversals left. Deathlock allowing clean entry. These two are main eventers. They have respect for each other. A lot of people in the main event level do. Deathlock with a running neck breaker. That's probably why Deathlock allowed Pepsi that opportunity as he heads to the top turnbuckle. And now from the top, 450 connects. Not sure if he got all of it, but he did get some, perhaps enough. Leg drop, and now Deathlock with a finisher in hand. Pepsi with a drop kick to follow up, as Pepsi now has to fight off Deathlock, who has the upper hand in the early goings of this match. Drop kick able to connect, not efficient though. Now Deathlock's as well not entirely efficient, and a neckbreaker connects for Pepsi Killer. Stomp onto the chest from Pepsi. Pepsi with 2 reversals, Deathlock with 3. Deathlock with 1 after using that drop kick again from Pepsi, using smart, quick moves in order to try and get to Deathlock. Big stomp onto the ribs of Deathlock, as well as a kick to the chest to keep him down. And we mentioned Pepsi needing to come back. Well, that's exactly what he is doing, smashing Deathlock back into the canvas in the center of the ring. Pepsi feeling it now. Big curb stomp connects. How resilient is Pepsi right now? Looks like he's got a chin lock, but Deathlock able to stop him, but Pepsi able to battle back. Deathlock out of reversals, not a good time to be out right now. Seth Walker connects for Pepsi Killer, but Deathlock out of reversals, and Pepsi could be looking to use the finisher to put Deathlock away. Not quite, says Pepsi, as an elbow drop connects to the sternum area. Big stomp yet again to the ribs. Pepsi just looking to apply the damage right now to Deathlock. Rolls Deathlock on his back. And Pepsi maybe looking at that as taking advantage. Some superstars prefer to have 2 finishers before using one. That could have been Pepsi's mindset here. He's going to allow Deathlock to get onto all 4s. But before Deathlock can get up, a big knee to the face. Ground and pound style being demonstrated from Pepsi Killer. And some strength as well with that curtain call from the ground. Deathlock picked up to hit it. And now Pepsi goes to the middle rope. Senton misses. Pepsi trying to give Deathlock a taste of his own medicine. Did not happen. Pepsi with a reversal to Deathlock. And Deathlock uses his reversal yet again. And to the outside goes Deathlock. And so does Pepsi Killer, able to connect. And both superstars down. Back and forth they go in our opening tilt here tonight at Christmas Blood. Big forearm to the back of Deathlock yet again, stomping on the ribs of Deathlock. Following it up with a neck breaker, awkward angle. You look at the neck animation of Deathlock there. Different from what we saw before when Pepsi would see Deathlock see it and just kick him back down. Pepsi has 2 finishers now after Deathlock gained the first one. And what's Pepsi thinking now? Simple, and realizing they didn't want to overdo it. He uses his first taunt here tonight. This is, again, a normal rules matchup here tonight between Deathlock and Pepsi Killer. No weapons allowed. Although I don't think that's going to stop Deathlock from trying to get dirty, unraveling the announce table where our commentators reside, although I'm not sitting there. Not sure why that is. Deathlock backing up, and now he's going to say twice as nice. Will Pepsi follow? Looks like he might be. Try and get a better camera angle of the action here. Pepsi Killer running neckbreaker connects to Deathlock. Cameras everywhere around ringside. And Pepsi probably aware to know that can't win on the outside, but he's no count out here either. But Pepsi has got to be careful he doesn't use those steps. Disqualification via EIF rules would put Deathlock in the Royal Rumble. All the carnage at ringside. Pepsi is looking to add some damage and now get right back into the ring. Not sure what he's thinking next. Deathlock yet again getting to all fours and, back and forth as I mentioned, but for the most part one side as of late. Pepsi perhaps giving Deathlock the same clean entry. And oh, wait a minute, Deathlock has got to be careful. Deathlock cannot use that baseball bat. And perhaps tempers rising for a guy like Deathlock who running, get the finisher, running crossbody. Pepsi didn't see it coming and he kicks out. Deathlock maybe was using that bat to play possum and try and ambush his opponent. Pepsi now with another drop kick. Great vertical base being shown from Pepsi, and Deathlock is forced to use his first ring escape. And his first taunt, 1-1 in taunts, 1-1 in ring escape. Pepsi able to clip Deathlock on the way out. After Deathlock got that first finisher, he has really been just in a dogfight right now. Pepsi's got him in the doghouse, so to speak. And you can see just not letting up on Deathlock, but Deathlock showing a bit of resiliency here with that elbow uppercut from Deathlock as well. Signature. Again, trying to help the camera angle a bit here for these two as a big knee to the back of Pepsi, and now Deathlock maybe showing some signs of offense. Stomp on the back of Pepsi Killer. A second stomp is in. 2 announce tables unraveled, but that doesn't mean it's the only thing we'll see in terms of tables. We have a TLC match to come later on this evening in our main event as Deathlock giving a drop kick. Stomp under the leg of Pepsi Killer. Second stomp is in. And Deathlock now trying to turn the tides just as Pepsi did early into the match. Deathlock over the top rope, nobody home, and Pepsi will slide underneath the bottom rope and in. 2 taunts to 1 in favor of Deathlock. 1-1 ring escape. Deathlock rolling in underneath the bottom rope. Pepsi aware now of that finisher. Can Deathlock catch him looking again? Deathlock misses the right back kick. Pepsi Killer. Deathlock spin around. Spun into the finisher. Can opener connects. Hooks the leg. Shoulders down. 1, 2, and no! Pepsi Killer nearly had Deathlock, but he's able to power out. Deathlock using that recovery ability to help him out. Help his case. Pepsi with 2 finishers now. Perhaps looking for one yet again. Stalling. Too long. All right. We'll break out there. Almost an interjection of the rule of Stallworth. And now Pepsi Killer, a second can opener. Back to back. Can Deathlock get out of it this time? He barely did last time. 2 and Pepsi. No! Not just yet. Pepsi Killer not able to put him away for a second time. Deathlock still in it. Irish whip strongly, and that sends Pepsi over the top rope and out to the outside, the same kind of way that you can eliminate opponents in the Royal Rumble match coming up next month. Deathlock gets caught by the drop kick once more. Pepsi with a low kick. He might have hit the groin area of Deathlock as he slides back in the ring, and a second taunt for Pepsi Killer. 2-1 finishers in terms of count, if you are keeping track. 4 reversals for Pepsi, 3 for Deathlock. Deathlock has been caught the last 2 times. And Deathlock's going to get caught again. Is it third time's the charm? A third can opener. Hooks the leg. This has got to be it. 2. You got to be kidding me. He kicks out again. Pepsi has got to be doubting himself now. Perhaps a lack of confidence, wondering what can he do to put Deathlock away, and Deathlock's still showing some signs. Signs of life being shown. He's kicked out of 3 finishers already, and now he's got one of his own to potentially use, but Pepsi able to roll out of harm's way from that neck breaker. Running, huge drop kick. From what height? Pepsi, a former X Division champion. Deathlock held that title once too. They can still go. And another curtain call connects for Pepsi Killer, trying to, you think, or at least you would think, maybe slow the pace down a little bit here in this match. Going a little too quick for Pepsi Killer, struggling to rebound just yet. Pepsi's just got to wonder what's it going to take to put him away. Seth Walker will get him a signature. Perhaps that can help his case. Deathlock stomped on chest area. Stomps again to the lower abdomen and a kick. Wait a minute. Deathlock caught him, saw it coming, and a single leg takedown connects. Deathlock picking Pepsi up. Pepsi with a reversal. He's got a finisher in hand and a big clothesline connects. Pepsi's already hit Deathlock with 3 can openers. Can he get him again? Stomp onto the ribs. A second pair of stompings. Neckbreaker to follow up. Deathlock might be on Dream Street now. Third taunt for Pepsi. Third finisher was not the charm. Is the third taunt the charm? Here comes Pepsi, and he got Deathlock to play possum there. Deathlock thinking it was a finisher, used a reversal. Will Pepsi elect to do one as well? He's about to get his third reversal back. Is Pepsi going to wait maybe for that third reversal instead? And he does have it. What is Deathlock doing now? Picks Pepsi up. Side kick misses. Kick misses. Pepsi killer! He got him again! 4 finishers for Canada's finest. 1, 2, and still Deathlock kicks out again. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Pele to follow up from Deathlock. And a neckbreaker as well. Unbelievable action, and we're just getting started. Middle rope, here comes Deathlock. Maybe not. He seems to be waiting out his opponent. Pepsi stirring just now and beginning to make some movement. Deathlock topples on top of him back first. Back to back. And yet again, noticing that speed of Pepsi, so he's going to go right back to the leg area. But Pepsi able to push Deathlock off. Running neckbreaker connects for Pepsi Killer, who has hit an astonishing 4 finishers and still yet to put Deathlock away. Deathlock just with 1 finisher on Pepsi Killer. Pair of boots to the groin area. And a senton over top of the seated Deathlock. That's something different. That isn't, though, as Pepsi gets his 4th taunt. Deathlock on hands and knees trying to crawl away from Pepsi. He's got to find the resiliency to be able to take Pepsi out. He got the first finisher. He hit the first finisher. He's been hit with the last 4, and Pepsi's earned the last, now 5 of the last 6. Deathlock actually with 2 finishers in hand. Pepsi knows he's got to be 1 away. I thought that the last time, but maybe not just yet. Deathlock backing up, as is Pepsi. The 2 continue to get closer. Who's going to get it? No. Pepsi's beaten Deathlock to the punch the last few times. Deathlock targeting issue, has to be careful. Tries to go early again. The stare downs that scare you the most, or it could be the end of a match. And Pepsi got him yet again. Speed perhaps the difference maker here. 1, 2, and Pepsi. No! This is unbelievable. 5 finishers and counting. Deathlock might get hit with the finisher rule. This would be the first time the finisher rule would be used in 2 years. Over 2 years, I think. 7 finishers and you're out. That is still a rule of thumb here in EIF. So Deathlock has got to get back in this match. Pepsi is 2 finishers away from guaranteeing the win. And a big curb stomp. Deathlock just unable to reverse these moves. And Pepsi continuously staying above Deathlock in the reversals category. You're watching Christmas Blood live here on Twitch.tv, home of the EIF network. Deathlock gets a reversal in on Pepsi. And Deathlock, very European uppercut, caught the challenger. 2 finishers in hand for Deathlock. He picks up Pepsi Killer. Is he thinking about using one? Right back kick. Belly to belly stop from Pepsi Killer. Oh, it was a finisher. It was a finisher. Deathlock went for the finisher, and now Pepsi going to take it to Deathlock. But Deathlock still has 1 left. Deathlock really struggling too. He hasn't reversed any of Pepsi's finishers either. Deathlock yet again smashed face first. Deathlock with his 2nd ring escape. And Deathlock, perhaps much like myself and our viewers, maybe thinking on the outside it's time to take a breather. Just an unbelievable match. What a way to kick off the last event of 2015. Clean entry was given by both these superstars early on. Deathlock giving it yet again. Every time this stare down happens, Pepsi emerges victorious, and he got Deathlock to bite again. Deathlock is out of finishers. He's down to one reversal, and Deathlock able to power a drop kick. Comeback being used by Deathlock. Deathlock with a shoulder tackle. He's back on his feet, somehow showing some adversity. Atomic drop, scoop slam connects, and Deathlock's got it. Signature, and he's feeling it now. That's actually 4. That's 5. That's 5. That's 5. That's 5. Deathlock did do 2 taunts earlier. He elects to do 3 back-to-back-to-back right there. Deathlock battling right now and showing the kind of warrior he is. Pepsi getting up. Perhaps Deathlock looking for that crossbody, and he got him! He got him! Shoulders down! 1, 2, and no! Pepsi Killer this time is the one to kick out. His second finisher of the night. Deathlock with a drop kick, trying to keep Pepsi down. He has no more taunts. He has 1 ring escape left. He's out of comeback, and he has no finishers in his possession right now. Deathlock is down to the barrel. Pair of knees to the groin of Pepsi Killer. That lower midsection. Now Pepsi using reversal. Deathlock, I don't know how this late in the match he is still battling. Deathlock's been through storms in the past as well, though. Competed in a best of 7 and went all the way to the last game with Ratluck in the finals of the BFG earlier this summer. Deathlock now backing out, and to the outside he goes cleanly. Cleanly is also allowed back in. Deathlock goes early. Can Pepsi get him? He got him again. 6 finishers for Pepsi Killer. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no! Pepsi is 1 away, though. If Pepsi hits 1 more, the match is over automatically. Based off of the finisher count rule, this is something we have not seen in ages here in EIF. Deathlock is literally down to almost less than nothing. And he goes for it. Last-ditch effort, he's able to get the neck breaker. Senton is able to connect as well for Deathlock. Here comes Pepsi Killer with a reversal. Deathlock nearly getting 4 reversals. And he has them. But he has not reversed this finisher. Now, I want to keep in mind, everybody, those finishers can be put under review. So if people believe that Pepsi is doing a banned finisher or a finisher that is irreversible, the match can be reversed at a later point. Pepsi out of reversals! Out of reversals! Oh my goodness. Deathlock might honestly be able to do this. Deathlock has got to hurry, though. He knows he's on borrowed time right now. Pepsi steadily getting that reversal back. And no! Pepsi hit the elbow. Deathlock reversed the finisher. Finally, Deathlock reversed the finisher. Pepsi out of reversals, but not for much longer. Deathlock's got to hurry, and he didn't have enough stamina left in the tank to be able to get it off. Deathlock, wait a minute! Deathlock takes the can opener out of Pepsi's book. Deathlock stole the finisher. 1, 2, and Deathlock is going to the Royal Rumble. Deathlock was held up against the ropes. He had been pinned up for a large portion of the match. I'm nearly speechless in saying this, but somehow able to show the adversity, and Deathlock, after 6 finishers, takes a page out of Pepsi's book, hits the finisher for the 3rd one onto Pepsi, and Deathlock, the former 2014 Royal Rumble winner, has just punched his ticket into the 2016 edition. What a match! Like, I think everybody needs to sit back for a minute and just realize what has just happened. And again, guys, if you aren't following the EIF network yet after a match like that, how could you not want to? Absolutely fantastic match from Deathlock. What a way to end his 2015 year. But of course, Pepsi Killer doing a great job as well. Pepsi was one away from doing the finisher rule. It showed in EIF the rule of thumb is if you hit 7 finishers, your opponent automatically loses because they can no longer continue. That would have been the first time we would have had to use the rule in over 2 years. Deathlock, again, pressed up against the wall. The only thing he did not use at the end of that match was a final ring escape and an extra deep breath. And again, guys, Deathlock joins James Arkoffel and EIF Brutality. He has the upper hand in terms of experience with the Royal Rumble, as that is 3 of the 5 thus far absolute confirmed competitors heading into the EIF 2016 Royal Rumble match live at Ultimate Destiny. But hey, coming up next, we've got our first of 4 championship matches of the evening. The United States Championship is on the line. New champion EBAMS is set to go one-on-one with the previous champion NBC Master, who lost his title in a triple threat in which he did not pin or submit to EBAMS, and so because of that, he's using his rematch tonight, and he's using it in Extreme Rules Brock Lesnar versus Sami Zayn. A battle of underdogs. EBAMS been that since coming to EIF, and he hopes to let that story continue, as does his United States title reign. Winner of this will walk in to 2016, your EIF United States champion. And I'm probably going to have to invite BAMS via the party here, which I will. It's going to be quite the task, but we've got quite a few matches left to pick from the litter that could potentially take over that one. Is that match of the year, guys? We'll find out. We still have a few matches to go here tonight, but a ton of great matches have occurred this year. Of course, I'm talking calendar year, not per se game year. Although game year, that could definitely, that might have taken the cake game year-wise. 2K16 is still in its early stages. Viewers have increased. Thanks for tuning in here live on EIF Network. And guys, if you want to be a part of this action, check out my gamer tag right above the Fandango name. And, or I guess in this case now underneath, based on the loading screen. You can add me here on Xbox One if you've got 2K16, or hey, if you're a hopeful Christmas recipient of 2K16 here on the Xbox One, you can add me now. Let me know when you get the game and be a part of Extreme International Fighting. We're taking a multi-week break anyway after tonight's event, so you have some time. But you do not have time to go get a drink or food. Wait till after this match because we've got a championship match to be played out. The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the EIF United States Championship. Introducing first, the challengers, standing in the bottom left, representing the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. He is NBC Master. And his opponent standing across the ring from him, he represents Sami Zayn tonight and is your current reigning and defending EIF United States Champion, EBAMS. All right, guys, ready? Ding, ding, ding. And this United States Championship match is underway. The two play bumper cars to start, and no surprise, Brock Lesnar able to outmuscle the opponent in the battle of clotheslines, but BAMS quick to respond with an arm breaker and a jab and a second jab. He's got Master up against the ropes, and Master emphatically putting Bams back into the ropes, and what a knee from NBC, and a follow-up one. This one hits the head. NBC said earlier this evening he's not playing games. Not here to have fun. Not here to end the year on a good note. Just here to hurt and win back his championship. Bams thrown to the outside. This is Extreme Rules. Master well aware of that, already grabbing steel steps. Oh, E-Bams, look out! Champion able to avoid that. And now, wait a minute. Champ has the steps in his hands, and Bams using them to his advantage. Steps right to the head of Master. Didn't take too long for this, did it? We're already Extreme. Extreme International Fighting living up to the name. And oh my goodness. All right, back-to-back matches. The announce table is being cleared up. It wasn't used the last time. Was the question. Oh, no. Belly to belly. Right on the outside from Master. And now Master unraveling the other announce table. Oh, this is a crazy start. U.S. champion, here comes Bams. Bams, oh! Master suplex back on that camera and padding. And now, oh, Bams thrown on top of it as well. And you can see him feeling it on that lower back area. And, well, we mentioned Master just trying to hurt. Well, there he goes again. Bams hit awkwardly into the barricade via those steel steps. Master maybe trying to get back. Oh, no, he's not trying to get into the ring. He's looking underneath the ring. What could he be looking for? Oh, steel chair in the hands from Master. Bams, run! Oh, chair to the back of the United States champion in a second shot. Bams able to avoid it, but not that one to the ribs. NBC Master giving Bams a taste of fear. And you have to wonder how confident is Bams right now. Yet again, Master going underneath the ring. Wait a minute. Oh, here comes Bams. Bams on the top turnbuckle. Bams with a missile drop kick to the outside of Master. He had his eyes off the champion, and Bams will make you pay for it. Ladder being brought into the ring. We'll see this weapon used a couple times tonight, a little earlier than we thought we would. And Bams, suplex right onto the outside. He hit his legs on the announce table. Master yet again looking under the ring. And now table. The arena is TLC, and we're getting a little bit of each. Table right to the face of Bams. And Master, we've got two unraveled announce tables and a table being brought up. But what did he do? What? Oh, okay, my apologies. All right, guys, we're going to take a brief pause here. Bams is going to get a free move on Master. Master did an illegal move, so Bams will get one free grapple. All right, the match can continue. Apologize for that. Production truck, good eye from one of our members in the production truck, always trying to make sure things are good, and we continue this match. Bams is backing up. What is Bams thinking now? I don't know what he's thinking. Big plate of chops. And, oh, Master reverse. Oh, DDT right on the table framing. I got to wonder, what is Master thinking on the outside here? Okay, he's... All right, now I really don't know. He's trying to put the table on the announce table. Oh, no. Bams reversal. Table. Look at the table wedged in between the two already. Now, you want to talk about Extreme. You want to talk about EIF at its finest. 20-plus viewers here live. And that table might be permanently wedged. I'm not sure. Trying to help the camera angle here. Master steps being used on the lower legs of E-Bams. Steps again. E-Bams with a reversal. Well, you were asked, how are you going to top that first match? These two figure we'll let weapons carry the rest of the words. U.S. champion picks up the former. And Blue Thunderbomb right on the outside to NBC Master. Finisher in hand for E-Bams. What will he do? He's going to grab the steel chair instead. Your finisher doesn't include that. But he continues to try and use one anyway. Chair shot. Master reverse, not one, but two. Not that last one. He's able to shove the chair out of the hands of Bams. Belly to belly. And away goes E-Bams. Finisher for Bams. Signature for Master. Master, I think, was trying to pick up that table. He could not right there. He got the steel steps instead. I don't know if he can get that. That table might, again, be permanently wedged, and Bam's going to try and bring the action to the ring. Master going to give it one last go. He's confident he can get this. Perhaps one of the announce tables would need to break in order to get some room there, but not sure that that will happen in this matchup. Master chair versus ladder, and the ladder wins by a long shot right to the face of NBC Master. Ebams tossing the chair down. Here comes Ebams climbing up the ladder, and Master awkwardly running into it, and I think he confused himself a little bit. And because of, wait a minute, Koji clutch, Bams with the Koji clutch. Master didn't realize it. Koji clutch locked in on the ring. U.S. champion has him. Is Master going to tap out? He didn't in the last match, but he might this time. Bams is wrenching in. Master barely holding on. Referee double checking, triple checking. Is Master's hand going to smack the mat? He does. He does. He does it. Bams retains the title. A much quicker match than the last one, but an absolutely brutal contest. Extreme Rules. These two brought everything plus the kitchen sink. And Ebams, a lot of people believe this underdog story was going to end against Brock Lesnar, but yet it continues. The Koji clutch and success that Prof Jag was given with Sami Zayn has been passed on to the young superstar Ebams, who will walk into 2016 as the United States champion. One title down, 3 to go tonight. All right, guys, well, after all of that crazy action, we're going to take a very brief break. We ask that you stay with us because when we come back, we've got more action headed your way here at EIF's 8th annual Christmas Blood pay-per-view event. Because, guys, after those two great matches, we have just, well, we have even more for you. I mean, hey, it's the season, right? 'Tis the season. It's the giving time of the year. And, guys, we're going to be giving away Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank ladder match is up next. I don't need to tell you guys the importance of this match, but in the interest of those who like to make this more important and like to just continue to build on the stakes, this Money in the Bank briefcase that will be given away tonight will expire on March 14th, 2016. And anytime between now and then, the winner of this briefcase can cash in anytime, anywhere, any place. No. And we're getting set here.
Watch your targeting. For the love of God. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Joining me to watch this match will be Hybrid. As our guest. And of course, ironically, the arena that it put us to was Money in the Bank. But we are at the TLC arena. Yes. We're going to start trying to invite some people here into this game. Beat down quick to get in. And we're going to get set to invite the rest of these competitors. I mean, just such a huge night here already. And this match just adding on to the important. And so all 6 competitors are now in. I want to remind everybody here that we'll be seeing some changes coming up here, including Frost, for example. He made a trade earlier this week, and via the pay-per-view trade policy, it is not going through until following tonight, so he will be The Rock tonight. Following tonight, Frost will be the Demon Finn Balor. Or, well, I should just say Finn Balor. I don't know if he'll always be the Demon or not, but either way, Frost will be Finn Balor, Fergal Devitt, Prince Devitt, whatever you want to call it.
I would say good luck to everyone, but I have 2 people blocked.
Guys, we will be doing in-ring introductions to start out this match as well. This match has so much importance riding on the line for these competitors, and they know it. Myself and the Halo Daniel Bryan will be out of the ring. Hopefully he'll be resurrected before the start of the main event. Everybody get in the corners, please. We'll do this in a rotation, starting at Sting and ending at Edge. As this following contest is the EIF Superstardom Money in the Bank ladder match. The object is simple. You must climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase in order to win. There are no prerequisites. Introducing first, representing the icon Sting from Buffalo, New York, Prof Jag. Introducing next, from St. Louis, Missouri, representing Kevin Owens. He is the current reigning EIF Intercontinental Champion, Prismatic Nebula. And introducing next, from New Hampshire, representing Barack. He is Frost. Last, from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, representing the Rated R Superstar Edge. He is the Beatdown. Ding, ding, ding. And the Money in the Bank ladder match is underway. Again, no prerequisites required. All you need to do is climb the ladder, retrieve the briefcase, and you have earned yourself an opportunity Prof and Tripod on the inside battling. Frost with a steel chair and looking to get extreme where the last match left off. Chair shot misses, Bulldog doesn't. Profjag gets Frost, is beat down the outside, representing Edge, a Money in the Bank winner, the only of these 4 competitors that are being used in this match who have actually won one in the real WWE, and Beatdown is an ultimate opportunist. And Beatdown will be giving a free move to Profjag after using a weapon while Prof was seated. Grapple, 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 grapple. All right, so band move and a DDT will connect for Profjag. Meanwhile, Frost and Tripod get reacquainted. Tripod and Beatdown and Frost were actually the triple threat that main evented September to Remember earlier this year for the Undisputed Superstardom Championship. Profjag made his pay-per-view debut at September to Remember last year's event. And now he's in a Money in the Bank opportunity. It was last year, it was 2014. Good try. Either way, Tripod, wait a minute, Tripod setting up the ladder. And Beatdown, for some reason, just continuing to use this chair as a dagger. How about instead of that, how about using it as a spear? Headhunting Profjag like a sniper on Call of Duty, and I hate that game. Chair to the ribs. And now Beatdown with a DDT to Frost. Tripod now grabbing the ladder by the rungs. Is that the 4th ladder we've seen? A ton of, no, that's 4. That's 4 ladders in your vision. This getting a little chaotic. Profjag cleaning house right now. There goes 2, and he's looking for the triple. Can't get it just yet. Beatdown with a ladder. Ladder versus ladder. Maybe a joust. Profjag's going to win it early by backstabbing him with it. DDT to follow up. Tripod falling on top of the ladder. Profjag missing the chair shot. Second one is in right on the back, and Tripod hit face first on the ladder, getting a little tongue-tied as ladder's now on top. Oh, chair shot, and Frost goes down awkwardly from Profjag. Money in the Bank will have about 3 months left in it, but that is more than enough time for these 4 competitors. And oh, Frost! Arm slammed on that steel chair from Profjag. And that's an effective move from Prov, knowing that Frost will obviously need to use the extension of that arm to retrieve the briefcase. Scoop slam to Beatdown on that standing ladder, knocking it down is Tripod. Beatdown from Canada, Tripod using Kevin Owens, who resides from Canada. Of course, Beatdown's Edge is also a representative. Here comes Tripod. Tripod, Beatdown, Tripod alone. Nobody grabbing him, nobody grabbing him. Nobody is grabbing Tripod. Tripod won the Money in the Bank just like that. Tripod won the Money in the Bank just like that! You've got to be kidding me! Tripod has done it! You never know what's going to happen in a ladder match, and in this case, Frost caught his eye off of Tripod, and perhaps the man who needed it more than anybody else. Tripod, for the first time in his career, is Mr. Money in the Bank. Well, it wasn't a good match, let's be honest, but at the same time, sometimes that's how you win things. And in this case, that was exactly what Tripod felt he needed to do. And you gotta wonder, what does that mean for the TLC main event coming up later on this evening between Ratlock, Hostile, and DZ? Will it take just one pull? We don't know, but we do know this. For Tripod, a man who has waited years, a man who has had over 400 matches, approaching 500, and has never, ever won an Undisputed Championship, the golden opportunity might have just came knocking on the door for Prismatic Nebula. Tripod is Mr. Money in the Bank. It's hard to believe. And Tripod has until March 14th of 2016 You see that picture? Tripod has got the briefcase. Tripod has not been one to be known for entertainment at times. He is known for winning matches. We should let everybody know that the Money in the Bank, although the known facts of it and the importance that it contains, it does not always mean that it's successfully cashed in. In fact, the sad part is in EIF, about 60% of the cash-ins are successful. So not exactly the ratio you see in WWE, but Tripod is going to hold regardless. We've got a little bit of a little bit of shock for a lot of people. No, a lot of people in shock right now over what has happened, but sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, and so we are going to take a time out here on our broadcast yet again. But when we come back, we've got more coming your way. A shocking win for Prismatic Nebula here on the EIF Network. Tripod, again, is Mr. Money in the Bank. We are back here live. No, we are back here live on Christmas Blood live on the EIF Network. We apologize for that extended time out here. We have now learned that James Arkoffel, along with his whereabouts, are unknown, and so for that reason, although it's not like James to not be present at an event, we'll hope to get an update on his status at some point throughout the night. But because of that, we've got a vacant X Division Championship, and it's not my style or the league style to keep it that way. So Tyron Hunt is still here. Tyron Hunt is still demanding a match for his championship. Well, it may not be his championship, but he believes it's his championship. Although it's not stated that way on the website, Tyron is looking to win the X Division title, and so we are going to find Tyron an opponent, and I think we've found it in the form of Icon of MES, the EIF Hall of Fame superstar who had a crack at Tripod's Intercontinental title reign earlier this week, is going to look to go back to some old school roots of high flying. It's not Icon's forte, but we'll see if he does anything with it, as he and Tyron are going to go toe-to-toe here in our next matchup. One-on-one between Tyron Hunt and Icon for the X Division Championship. Normal rules here. No weapons going to be allowed. An invite has been sent to Icon, and now we're going to go ahead and get Tyron. As we get set here again. X Division Championship on the line here. The vacant X Division title. So we did not declare a new U.S. champion, but we will declare a new X Division champion between Icon and Tyron Hunt, two very proven superstars. So you get a veteran leader here for the X Division guys, and a couple of young guns climbing up the ranks in the X Division as well. Demicles is one of the new guys. EBAM's had a brief stint in there. You got James Arkoffel, who might return to it. Who knows? We're waiting to see if Tyron Hunt's character pops up. Hopefully it does. It's the last thing that we need is an issue. Tyron Hunt is known last year for smeared face Kurt Angle. He hasn't used him yet this year. Perhaps that's why that's taking so long. Tyron Hunt's previously, I've seen him use Austin Aries, I believe. And that one didn't have any issues. This one looks like it might be Tyron. The X Division is no stranger to requiring patience. If you were watching last month's True Punishment broadcast, you'll know that X Division match, although the end result was a great match, what it took to get there was absolutely ridiculous. Nothing short of just a tornado of connection issues and whatnot between superstars. So Tyron Hunt probably isn't going to work, bud. All right, we'll go ahead and remake the match. Tyron, who did you pick? Tyron, who did you pick? Really? What did you do to him? Oh, man. All right, well, Tyron just told me that he picked the same character he did last time, so hopefully this is up. Header main events coming up later on this evening. X-Pac. Want to remind everybody, again, our next pay-per-view going to be coming up next month, and we do not have a confirmed date for that, guys. I'll be honest with you, I'm running a little bit behind on that. So I want to let everybody know to please be attentive to not only Twitch so you can find out, because normally our posters are revealed before the pay-per-view. It'll come with the date and sometimes the time, but definitely the date for sure. And so, keep an eye on Twitch for that purpose, as well as just reminding everybody that we will be posting that information on our EIF website. I know it's a little bit out of date, guys, but that is one of the things that we are going to correct over this Christmas break. Tyron Hunt, just want to make sure you got the invite. All right. And again, guys, you can check us out and follow up with more information as well as the schedule. Of course, more information. You can see the superstar statistics, bios, and more, including how to join and be a part of EIF. Check out our website on leaguelineup.com/EIFlives. You can find the URL here on our Twitch page, and you can follow us as well on Twitter for breaking news and more. And by doing at EIF Network, just as you would follow us here at the EIF Network on Twitch. And for more, including past broadcasts, including matches from tonight, you can check those out on our YouTube channel, EIF Archive. That's ARCHIVE. EIF ARCHIVE. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube, please. And of course, it is around the holiday season. It's a giving mood, right? Give the spirit, and of course, we're asking for you to give. Donations accepted now on PayPal. You can donate to the League of Extreme International Fighting. We have numerous opportunities and able to be able to do that. We're also giving away some prizes and some cool EIF themed stuff for our upcoming WrestleMania 9 pay-per-view event coming your way on March 5th of the next calendar year. It's going to be a really exciting time. If you haven't experienced in EIF WrestleMania, guys, you have not experienced wrestling games and wrestling leagues until you see that. It is just an awesome spectacle. And this will be the first time that WrestleMania is ever streamed on the EIF network. So WrestleMania 9, just going to be an absolute historic night for a number of occasions. The night before includes the EIF Hall of Fame ceremony, in which we'll be inducting multiple new superstars to EIF's already star-studded Hall of Fame, including 20-plus former and current EIF superstars, I should say. Tyron Hunt, what's going on? We do apologize for the delay, guys. Just having some more technical issues with the X Division. No stranger to that, are we? When will the X Division get things right? There are times, it's like when the X Division is up, it really is good. And when it is down, it is 6 feet under. That's how it feels. So, one of the titles that over the last year or so has struggled to find consistency in EIF. There we go. Austin Aries is up. And so, in this match, although normally we would be against it, weight classes don't matter for the interest of time, as Icon and Tyron Hunt battle it out for the vacant X Division Championship. Icon coming up short earlier this week in the Intercontinental Championship match, and Icon has just been trying so desperately. He actually outshot the U.S. title earlier in 2K16 as well, and just got a couple of wins, Icon has, but struggling to get gold around his waist, but perhaps the X Division can bring him back, and perhaps Icon does need to go back to the X Division. Start at the bottom and work his way up, and we'll see if that will be the case for the Edison native tonight. Following contest, one taunt for Icon, is for the EIF vacant X Division Championship. Introducing first in the bottom left from Edison, New Jersey, he is Icon of MES. And his opponent standing across the ring from Houston, Texas, Tyron Hunt. Ready, guys? Ding, ding, ding. X Division Championship match underway. Tyron frozen. Oh, and that might be it. All right. Not going well. He disconnected. All right, so what's going on then? How did you wait? All right. Has it been doing this with other games, or? All right. All right, but does it ever, and I apologize, guys, I have to get out of character for the broadcast. Icon, is it ever, is it like taking you to other downloaded games as well, or is it just your disc? All right, that's fine then. All right, guys, we have to restart the match again, so sorry about that, folks, but we have time, especially after Tripod freed up so much time from that Money in the Bank ladder match. So it's given us a little bit of time here. Also, in other news, Greedy has entered the building. Greedy looking for his, or looking for another reign as Undisputed Superstar Champion in Extreme Rules. With Jetstar and Hybrid, that match coming up later on this evening. Plenty of superstars, as well as some fans in the building tonight, including Animosity and Legend Killer, the Age of Coolness, in the building, listening in here tonight on the EIF Network, reunited for the first time in a long time. Haven't seen them in the ring in a long time, but perhaps we'll see them some point down the road. Of course, Legend and his Legend appearances allow him to be a fan tonight, but don't know if we can get him in the ring. Costs too much. Budget cuts have been tough around this holiday season. We are making another match here. Lord Steven Regal. You can see in the background momentarily there before backing out to pick a different arena. The Royal Rumble was selected. That's going to be the arena we'll be using for our upcoming Ultimate Destiny pay-per-view. And again, more dates and other things as well going to be confirmed for that event in the coming weeks here over holiday break. And even though we're going to be taking a break from the wrestling aspect, behind the scenes, the office work, quote unquote, that's still going to be going on, guys. So just that way everybody knows. And we'll be trying to keep you guys up to date with everything, every decision, every new rule change, every addition and subtraction to EIF. And we'll keep you guys posted throughout the break. And we hope that you guys will stay tuned as well. So we're getting set. No need for introductions. The introductions have already been made for these two superstars. As they'll be allowed once I get out of the ring. I'll re-ring the bell. And we can yet again give this Exhibition title match a go.
Does that mean you want to bring back EIF MMA?
God, no.
Please no.
This is a horrible failed experiment.
No.
We tried it. It sounded good on paper, and then it just was not. It was just not what we thought it could be.
What paper did that sound good on?
It did sound good.
I
Right?
think it was toilet paper.
All right, Tyron Hunt going to back out into the corner. Let's try this again, guys. Hoping for better results. Icon will back up. Into the term. No. You're not going to. Ding, ding, ding. Icon and Tyron Hunt. One-on-one. Icon targeting issue. Tyron takes advantage. Backbreaker connection. Now Tyron continuing. Put Icon. A bit of a hold there. Kind of looked awkward considering Icon's feet and head were touching nearly. But size differential doesn't matter. Tyron says that is true in and out of the ring. And Tyron's half the man most people are. But he's hoping that that won't be that will not be a difference here in this matchup. As Icon with a German suplex of an emphatic no to Tyron Hunt. Stomping on the back now. Tyron, the originally scheduled challenger. He was involved in the X Division title match last month. Icon involved in the pay-per-view last month as well, losing to DZ, who's in tonight's main event. DZ been in the arena since hours before the show. Really focused in the back and ready for an opportunity to become a 4-time undisputed world champion. DZ knows the importance, as did a guy like Tripod earlier tonight, who won his Money in the Bank opportunity. Back suplex from Tyron Hunt to Icon. Icon rolled over onto his back. And Tyron now on the legs. Oh! Notice how large the legs are of Icon. Quite awkward there, but either way, shoulder pressed into Tyron Hunt from Icon. Here comes Icon. Irish whip. Tyron Hunt off the rope, coming back at Icon. Fireman's carry reversal connects for Houston's own. Tyron Hunt, a former X Division champion. Icon once held that. Long ago, I should say. But, again, sometimes you got to chase back your roots, and Icon wouldn't be the first to do that. We see a number of superstars who at one point were ascended to greatness in EIF have to retake those steps, and that's a learning curve that Icon might be adjusted to. Animosity did it a couple of years ago. Executioner actually did it with the X Division title as well. So these are things that happen in a superstar's career. It sometimes is the toughest pill to swallow for a veteran, especially a Hall of Famer like Icon, who uses his first taunt of this match. He taunted in the last one before it was interrupted due to a technical difficulty. Both superstars down to one reversal, and now big clubbing blow to the back of Tyron. Icon with a signature in hand. Tyron without one, and Icon starting to storm away here. Another German suplex that Tyron Hunt connects. Knee to the face connects to follow up as well. And here comes Tyron Hunt with an elbow to the ribs of Icon. Tyron running, and neckbreaker connects. Icon rolled over and a kick to the lower back. Tyron Hunt starting to battle back. He's got a signature now. Icon, reversal. Icon's got a finisher. And he doesn't elect to use it just yet, but he does now. Icon might have Tyron off the rope. Pop-up powerbomb connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Icon has won the X Division Championship. Finally, a championship comes back to the 2012 Hall of Fame inductee. It's been a long time since Icon's had gold. It may not be the preferred championship, but it is a start for Icon, a veteran superstar, a Hall of Fame superstar as the X Division champion. Way to lead by example, and of course there's going to be a number of guys in the X Division, perhaps Tyron Hunt, that's going to be staying still, trying to get that title off the hands of Icon, who will carry it in to 2016. Good match, guys, and congratulations on Icon. Yo, Icon. Did you get off the game already? If there's a chance you could get back on it, can you change your character to a light heavyweight?
Oh my god. Yeah.
And also, do you want me to tell you how to fucking fix your character?
Turn them on.
Targeting. I know. Push start 6.
All right, guys, and so we are getting set for the first of two main events of the evening. Coming up, it's going to be the Undisputed Superstardom Championship match, Extreme Rules between Hybrid Maniac, Jetstar, and Greedy. Can I have somebody invite Greedy for me?
I don't want to invite Greedy though.
Either way, again, this is the first of 2 main event matches here tonight. Undisputed Superstar Championship match, Greedy, Jetstar, and Hybridmaniac. Jetstar might be on his last chance for the Superstar title. Time is running out in the year, but also in the form of chances for Jet. He's came close, but no cigar. Close only counts in horseshoes, but Jet is going to look to finish what he started in pursuit of this title back in September. His fellow challenger Greedy's got to be in a much more favorable situation. This is a win-win for Greedy. If he wins this match, he's undisputed Superstar champion. If he loses this match, he ends up being put in the Royal Rumble. So either way, Greedy has put himself in a pretty good position right now, and Hybridmaniac, of course, deck stacked against him because he is the undisputed Superstar champion, and he does not need to be pinned, nor does he need to tap out in order to lose his championship here tonight. We get set to make this matchup. And we just coming off of seeing Icon win the X Division Championship, and of course Icon, a Hall of Fame superstar, and we've been talking a lot about experience. In fact, in our pre-show, the number one thing we really did talk about was experience. That was the biggest factor. And so here tonight, a breaking news announcement right now. We would like to announce, speaking of the Hall of Famer Icon, we've got Hall of Famers Legend and Animosity. We've got Hall of Famer Hybrid competing in this match, and we feel that with all this, it is now time to announce our first inductee into the EIF 2016 Hall of Fame class. As we get set for our doubleheader main event here tonight, this superstar is not present in the main events, but this is a man who has shown a number of times that he has potential, that he has had potential, and a man who has been put through so much. In EIF, when it comes to being a Hall of Fame inductee, it isn't always about the titles you win, and it isn't even always about how much you win. It's about how hard you try to win, and it's about the amount of success that you find through just dedication. It's about being dedicated. It's about being a true superstar, being a loyal person, and making EIF go from a league to a business to a family of friends. This superstar did that, and despite not necessarily always being the most beloved, nobody can deny the courage that he's shown in numerous occasions by being here, being put through hell and back by both superstars and the situations that he was put in by the league itself, yet he continued to come back and back and back, just as he did at his local buffet. Ladies and gentlemen, our first inductee into the 2016 Hall of Fame class is none other than the new Mr. Money in the Bank, Prismatic Nebula. All right, and with that, guys, we have got to get back to business here. Congratulations again to Prismatic Nebula, who the night before WrestleMania 9 on March 4th, 2016, will be inducted. More details on Tripod's Hall of Fame induction ceremony, as well as Hybridmaniac's suicide note, considering he just left the party after this. But Hybrid has joined back, and we are now ready for our first of 2 main events. Extreme Rules, Hybrid Jet Greedy, Undisputed Superstar Championship. And congratulations again to Tripod, also known as Stephen Cunningham, young man from St. Louis, Missouri, dedicated 5 years of his career, and it looks like many more. He will take his place among some other great legends.
If I don't win, I win. I don't care. But I care who you are.
And Greedy and Jet, if you guys can do me a favor and just join the game manually, as Hybrid did, So if you guys can just go ahead and do that. But either way, though, and just to recap here heading into our main events, I mean, what a night it's been, guys. Kicking off at the pre-show, we had Neil defeating Jumper Magnum. Good win for Neil with Xavier Woods, a former U.S. champion, and he's looking to get his way back into that category, and the only way he's going to be able to do so is by climbing up with some small victories, and he gets one here tonight. Hybrid, can you invite him? I invited you as well. Also, then, after that, to kick off the pay-per-view, what an unbelievable match. I mean, to say the least, Deathlock being put to the absolute limit from Pepsi Killer, hit with 6 finishers, and he kicked out of every single one of them. And Deathlock somehow, some way, put on the ropes. He was able to overcome Pepsi Killer. 6-3 finisher count in favor of Pepsi, but Deathlock gets the victory, punches his ticket in to the Royal Rumble matchup in January. E-Bams, following that match, had a quick 10-minute Extreme Rules match with NBC Master, but I'll tell you what, that was 10 minutes of true Extreme Rules. That's 2 young guys, and you got to love seeing the younger talent in action sometimes because, boy, do they love to put on a show, and they certainly did. Bams was the little engine that could earlier this year when he won the U.S. title. He keeps his U.S. title via the Koji clutch off Master. He made a mistake, ended up running into the ladder and got a little dazed and confused, and Bams knew it was his time to strike. Followed by that, the newest announcement in the Hall of Fame, Tripod wins his match. Not to entertain, unlike the new guys, he's there to win, and he ends up being able to do so in rather quick fashion, defeating Frost Prof Jag and the Beatdown to become Mr. Money in the Bank with the Superstardom briefcase. And of course, coming off our last match, Icon replacing the X-Division champion James R. Koffel, and he didn't just replace him as the competitor, but he also replaced him as the champion because he is now the new X-Division champion after defeating Tyron Hunt. That brings us to, of course, this match. First of 2 main event matches here tonight.
I realize if I win, oh Jesus, we might actually see this match happen between these guys. Wow, I didn't think it was gonna happen for a while. This doesn't happen. I didn't either. I never thought it happened again until America. We'll see. One of us better fucking win. That's all I gotta say. But just know, if it does happen, Tripod, I'm fucking coming. I'm gonna be ready, man. I'm gonna be ready to whoop your ass.
Final Superstardom title match of 2015 that is scheduled to happen is about to be upon us. Again, this is an Extreme Rules match. The pinfall or submission must take place inside the ring. Other than that, anything goes. There are no rules with weapons. You can use as many as you can carry. In these 3 superstars' case, it might be a lot.
Oh yeah, you can't cash in until you drop it. Oh, I know. I'm gonna defend it once and then I'll drop it. So it can't even happen tonight.
Don't forget, Tripod is also, he has a chance that he could be the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in EIF history. This has been quite the ending for Prismatic Nebula for 2015. Thus far, could be the best night of his EIF career. All right, the following contest is the first of 2 main events of the evening. This matchup is for the undisputed Superstardom Championship and is contested under Extreme Rules. Introducing first the challengers, standing in the bottom right from Sunnyside, Florida, representing The Undertaker. He is by the Greedy. Introducing the second challenger from Brooklyn, New York, representing Dean Ambrose. He is Get Star. And their opponent from California, representing Daniel Bryan. He is the current reigning and defending EIF undisputed Superstardom champion, Hybrid Maniac. One time. Ready, guys? Ding, ding, ding. First of two main events is underway. Hybrid has already used the taunt. Greedy escapes the ring. Hybrid goes with him, and so does Jet. All three on the outside, and Jet's the king of the ring. Jet's the king of the ring. If it were only that easy. I'm sure Jet certainly wishes it was. One taunt used for Jetstar. Greedy getting in the ring, but not before being abruptly interrupted by the elbow of Jetstar. Now a forearm to follow up. And Hybrid, just like past matches tonight, the announce table is unraveled, but will it get used? Oh, wait a minute. Hybrid going to pull a double dip. Yeah. Okay, so 3 matches tonight. Both announce tables have came off. So if there's 6 cameras in each match, that means 18 cameras have been taken out. I don't know how we're affording this one, boys. Either way, we must need that donation button to be hit a few more times. Jetstar up on the top rope. Hybrid and Greedy. Hybrid, no DDT, stop. And Jetstar falls on top of them, and nobody gets hit. Hybrid Maniac stopped by the elbow of Greedy. Here comes Jetstar. Float over. DDT of the padding. Greedy using his last reversal. Jetstar now looking under the ring apron. Stopping himself. Oh, wait a minute. Tag team move on Greedy. Champ and Challenger teaming up with a plate of chops being served on a cold dish from the champ, Hybrid Maniac. And wait a minute. Jetstar and Hybrid going to continue to double team a double backbreaker. Jetstar now looking under the ring apron. Hybrid stopping him. Drop kick from Jet misses. Hybrid with a stomp to the lower legs. It connects, and Hybrid sliding in underneath the bottom rope. Greedy now running. And a suicide dive out to the outside from Hybrid. Greedy now looking underneath the ring. I don't think Hybrid's going to be able to stop him in time. And a sledgehammer being brought out, something we haven't seen yet tonight. Oh, wow. I did not realize that. So when you pick up a weapon, all the monitors and everything else disappear. Kendo stick being brought in. Oh, Jetstar says a give and go with Hybrid Maniac. And now Hybrid using the sledgehammer. Greedy awkwardly gets hit with it. Hybrid drilling that leg. Here comes Jetstar with the kendo stick. And he was able to get Hybrid. Kendo to the back. A second shot. Whipping away. And now Greedy takes a turn. May not be a baseball bat. That doesn't mean Jet can't go swinging. Greedy interferes with a clothesline, and Greedy awkwardly hit his face off that announce table. Hybrid with signature in hand, maybe trying to put his opponents away early. To the top rope, here comes Hybrid Maniac. Too far to make the distance. An out back body drop connects from Greedy to Jet. And now here comes Hybrid Maniac. From the top rope. Yes! Yes! Diving headbutt and nobody home on the outside. Crash and burn goes the Superstardom champion. And now Jetstar the challenger, Greedy the challenger. Both men fairly low in the momentum as opposed to Hybrid, but Greedy going to go out and try to change that with a kendo stick shot. A second one. And awkwardly laid on the throat. And he's got the kendo stick yet again. And he might have caught the head of Hybrid there partially. And Greedy signaling for the end. He did not get the momentum for it. And Jetstar going nuts there. This has turned into a Singapore cane match. Which reminds me of that old match where Hybrid did that old gimmick. Yeah, we can't say that. Okay. And now Jetstar going underneath the ring apron and a table. TLC. We're going to see a TLC match coming up. And Jetstar using the table to good use. Who needs to put Christmas presents on there anyway? We can't hire a fake Santa. Jetstar laying the table down. I apologize to all of those younger EIF superstars who still think he's real. Just ruined childhoods. Something else EIF can add to the list of things we've done over the near 9 years of this league's existence. And Greedy, yet again, taken out by Jetstar Hybrid, once again looking underneath the apron. This time he finds a steel chair. We've seen a few of them used tonight. Chair to the back of Jetstar. And out chair right on the leg. Another shot to the leg. Hybrid trying to slow down the competition. Chair to the leg of Greedy. Wrong leg, Greedy. Sell the other one. And now, Jetstar getting up. Greedy the only one without a signature nor finisher in this match. Jetstar picking up the sledgehammer. Greedy using ring escape. Oh, reversal. My apologies. Big boot from Greedy. Forearm to the back. Jetstar's not home for that. Pair of elbows connecting for Jet. Now Greedy holding the sledgehammer. Jetstar and Greedy both walking back and forth. Got our first stare down of this main event. Don't forget, we have another triple threat main event coming up. Hybrid may be coming out to attack Greedy, and he did. I don't know if he meant to, but he did. Jetstar looking under the ring. Another kendo stick. Twice as nice, right? Greedy able to roll in. Greedy dropping the sledgehammer. And this could be, while our next match won't involve a pinfall, but this one does. Greedy over the top rope and onto Jetstar along with the table framing. Will Greedy get his first on in? He did. Take down to Jet. And Greedy now looking underneath the ring. Yet again. Ladder! TLC yet again being shown. Good thing we picked this arena. Ladder to the back. This has been a good arena for this event, considering the amount of the weapons that we had wanted to see as Greedy is taken down. Jetstar picking up, or being picked, or able to pick himself up, I should say, rather. Hybrid sliding underneath the bottom rope here. Greedy is up. Hybrid is out on top of Greedy, and down they go. Jetstar takes over the ring. Jetstar spinebuster delivered to Greedy. Hybrid now sliding in underneath the bottom rope. Jetstar walking away. Hybrid now staying his ground inside the ring. Champion taking advantage. And Hybrid faking off the ropes. Standing back towards the middle of the ring. Jetstar standing off in the corner. Greedy on the apron, now off, running, missing. Jetstar now charging forward. Dropping off towards the center of the ring, and then Hybrid yet again sacrificing himself to the outside. And now Jet once again with ring advantage. He seemed to have the most ring advantage of the three competitors thus far in the match. And, you know, Jetstar's came so close to winning the Superstar Championship numerous times in recent past. Is in the final two of last pay-per-view's Elimination Chamber. And you think it could have gotten brutal there. Well, it's continuing the brutality here tonight in this main event. Weapons all around the ring, and a knee trembler out of nowhere from Jetstar to Hybrid Maniac. 1, 2, and no, Hybrid got the shoulder up at 2. Hybrid got caught, Jet nearly got him, and yet again, we mentioned how close Jet is to winning this championship. He nearly got it right there. Dropping Greedy on a face plant. Here comes Hybrid. Hybrid with a second taunt for him this evening. Forearm over the head of Jet. That little kick misses. He went low, Jet went high, and the latter of the two won that one. Speaking of ladder, there is one in the corner. Greedy awkwardly getting that big boot. Gotta love him. Greedy and Hybrid both in the ring. Who's going to get it? Hybrid chooses to back out. Now, these triple threats are very, very scary, I guess you could say, for these superstars. Christmas time coming around, but this is more of a Halloween-themed match. Greedy able to avoid the aerial efforts from Hybrid Maniac. His chair shot avoided as well. Hybrid hit with a haymaker of a chair shot, and now clothesline delivered to Jetstar. Greedy low on stamina, both competitors in the ring, as well as Greedy looking for Hell's Gates. Could Greedy hit the finisher on Jetstar? Goes for the clothesline. Here comes Hybrid running, elbow connects. And now, is Hybrid thinking about it? Yes, he is. Hybrid waking up Greedy for what could be the end. Finisher reversed. Greedy misses the clothesline. And it was not a finisher reversal. I take it back. Jetstar had a finisher. He chose to leave the ring. Hybrid fakes Jet out to back out into the corner. And Hybrid now, Scorpion Death Drop. Kendo stick yet again. You can look, and you guys are seeing perfect a portrait here on the wide angle of all the weapons that you're seeing. We've got tables, ladders, chairs, kendo stick, sledgehammer, announce tables that aren't going to be used. I mean, just crazy action for the undisputed Superstorm Championship. Main events played with a more keen eye than what you may be seeing or may have seen already in some of the earlier matches here tonight. I mean, you really have to play this game, and you have to have your finger on the trigger, and you have to know when to pull it. Greedy and Jet maybe looking to pull one on the other right now. Jet off the rope. Could he be thinking knee trembler? He is not. Greedy stopped awkwardly. Jet started the outside. And Hybrid, look at Hybrid getting the fans standing on their feet. Fans in support of the Superstardom champion. Hybrid taken out. Here comes Greedy. Oh, knee trembler from Jetstar. Jet cover him. He's got him. He's got him. One. No. Hybrid able to get up. And the champ interferes there. And that was an example of what we were talking about. Jet might have just been able to win the championship by not even pinning the champion himself. And he gets a second taunt in this evening. Hybrid just swinging away with the chair. 3 taunts for Jet. Jet maybe going to bring in the ladder. See if this will help him at all. Now the table. Well, we've seen enough of the T. We need a little bit more of the, or we've seen enough of the C. We need a little bit more of the TL. Greedy now has him up. I don't think Jetstar is necessarily concerned as much, though, about that. Although the ladder is right on top of the table. That'd be an awkward animation. Big kendo stick shot to the head of Greedy. Hybrid Maniac being brought up. Jetstar hit the referee. Hybrid going for the pin. Greedy could have won the title by disqualification. Titles do change hands in that case. And kendo stick has been the theme of tonight's weapons. It's a little bit better than the baseball bat, though, wouldn't you agree? Regal Stretch signature being used from Jet. He immediately lets go. The correct maneuver to do. Greedy will use recovery as Hybrid is getting up. Hybrid's got to get out of there. And he didn't get out of there, but he did reverse the finisher. Oh, and Hybrid, I think he had the wrong guy targeted. Russian leg sweep from Jetstar, and Greedy continues to just stockpile momentum thanks to recovery. Gained a good 20% or so in that. Jetstar out of harm's way. Greedy alone in the ring with the champ. And targeting becoming an issue. It's been the early theme of issues for a number of superstars. The early month plus of our tenure here on 2K16. Greedy on the apron, now in the ring. Hybrid back as well. No. Back suplex right on the steel chair for Greedy, and you can see him writhing in pain. Hybrid with a kendo stick. Jet with his 4th taunt. Oh no, wait, oh no, Hybrid. Oh, we haven't seen this yet tonight. Chair wrapped around Greedy's throat like a necklace and being used as well. Formed of a guillotine. Greedy choking on his own lung. And Hybrid able to catch him. Hybrid wins that game of cat and mouse. Jetstar looking under the ring. I don't even know if he can get anything. Apparently you can. What was it? A baseball bat. Jetstar reverting to tripod tactics. It got him into the Hall of Fame. Perhaps it can get Jet an undisputed title reign. Jet swinging away. Bat misses. Greedy avoids it. And now Greedy trying to get in the ring, but Jetstar stopping him. Try and get over here to help the camera angle a little bit. And Greedy's struggling. You can see trying to help your camera angle for you viewers, of course, as well as the competitors. Arm drag connects for Jetstar. There's a little bit of lag, not much, but. And Greedy. Oh, stopped with a crossbody. Now Jetstar tee it off. Oh, and well, Jetstar didn't mean to do that, but Greedy got the reversal anyway. Here comes Hybrid with a bat looking like the Kansas City Royals. This past year's World Series champions, for those that don't know. And now Hybrid, the baseball shot. The wrestling community isn't always a big fan of other sports, although the other sports aren't big fans of the wrestling community either. Very niche market, but these three exemplify that market, and they perform quite well in it. And what's this? Hybrid Maniac has Greedy. Greedy leaned up on that announce table in some discomfort. Oh, and knee to the ribs to Hybrid Maniac. Jetstar with a big bat shot to Hybrid. Greedy now setting up a table in the ring. Wondering if Jetstar is going to stop that. And Greedy now setting up that table a little more centered. Gotta wonder, could Greedy honestly be thinking about it? He's signaling for the end here. What's that, 3? Oh, wait a minute, Greedy. We've got fire! It may be too cold inside, but sometimes you need a fire right by the Christmas tree, don't you? Greedy has lit the table on fire. Stop. All right, guys, hold on a minute. Jet seems to be a little frozen. What do I have to do? All right. Oh! All right, guys, sorry about that. Jetstar was unable to pick up weapons due to a glitch that occasionally happens in this game without breaking the table. Yeah, everybody get in the ring without knocking the table down, please. All right, ready? Ding, ding, ding. Well, we're back. Well, looks like the fire has been put out by the same person that started it. And Hybrid now leaning the table. Can't set it on fire there. I'll catch the rest of our ring on fire, and this will turn into an Inferno match. Stare downs, these are common things that happen in the main event. Hybrid gets a 2 birds, 1 stone method with Jet and Greedy. And Hybrid is out of taunts. Table continuously moving on its own free will. Here comes Greedy. Greedy coming in the ring, Hybrid exiting. Common theme here, and again, guys, if you haven't watched main events in EIF, they are like this. People play it very cautiously. That's how you have to play to win world championships. Superstars that fail to adapt can struggle with that. Hybrid in the ring, table set up now on the bottom turnbuckle. Can we break it? Nope. Hybrid awkwardly hits the table. Kendo stick shot misses. Hybrid drops it. Question is, will a table be broken tonight? We have not seen one yet. We've had multiple opportunities. We have a TLC still to come. Former United States champion NBC Master and EBAMs were involved in a matchup. We saw a couple of tables, and it looked like Master had some creative implementation he was attempting to use. It just ended up not being seen to fruition. Back suplex connects for Hybrid to Greedy. Greedy picked up, and here comes Hybrid. Fakes it, trying to get Jet to come in. Strong Irish whip into the corner, big drop kick. And Greedy reversed it, I think. Off the rope, DDT connects. Here comes Jetstar. Baseball bat connects. Batting away. Jet the only one without a finisher, but he could be getting one momentarily if he can just learn how to aim. I'll tell you what, well, there's a reason why Jet's a wrestler and not a ball player. But Jet does have a finisher. Hybrid with 3, Greedy with 1, Jet with 1. All it takes is 1. Or 6 if you're a Pepsi killer, and that still wasn't enough. Jetstar with the kendo stick in hand. Kendo shot to the shoulder and neck area of Greedy. He's feeling it. And Jetstar now using it on Hybrid. The amount of kendo stick shots and lashes that these 3 superstars have endured tonight has to be an absorbent amount. Absorbent would be a good word because they've had to absorb a ton of pain in this matchup. Again, you're watching the first of 2 main events here tonight at EIF's 8th annual Christmas Blood pay-per-view exclusive here on the EIF network. Hybrid with a big knee to the face of Jet, and this could be Greedy's opportunity, but Hybrid's able to get a quick cover. Smart move and ring awareness evident by the champion. And he looked to choke slam Hybrid backwards. That didn't work. Jetstar and Hybrid exit the ring. Gotta wonder what the relationship is, too, between these 3 superstars. You know, Greedy, again, not necessarily a fan favorite here, but Hybrid and Jetstar are certainly 2 guys that have gotten to the good graces of a number of people and perhaps some chemistry being shown. We saw them doing a couple of tag moves to Greedy earlier this evening, so you gotta wonder if one's got it in for the other. Hybrid Maniac able to hit a finisher. And is Hybrid gonna attempt the pinfall? I don't know if he is. Jetstar is trying to figure out what to do. Remember, flips don't count as cancellations anymore. That was a rule made at the end of last pay-per-view. Hybrid can still win. 1, 2, and Greedy was able to kick out in his own. Jetstar wasn't there in time to help. Jetstar, a man who has been, you know, we talk about how, you know, the critics have been in terms of Jet needing to win this match, and that would have been just evident in terms of Jet's being able to stay in the main event if he would have made the careless mistake of costing Greedy and himself this match, allowing Hybrid to walk in and out with the title. Hybrid now leading the table. This could be our best chance tonight, folks. Well, let's see what happens. Greedy laying on the table. Hybrid reversed. Greedy puts Hybrid on the table. And Hybrid reverses Greedy on the table. Who's going to do it? Will we have one? German Suplex. Greedy goes through the table. Finally, a table has been broken here tonight. Crash and burn. Greedy folded up like an accordion in the remains of that wooden table. Hybrid dives out on nothing. And Greedy crawling his way out of the wooden debris in that bottom right corner. Jetstar rolling out. And Greedy with the baseball bat now in his possession. Jetstar and Hybrid on opposite sides of the outskirts of this squared circle. Sledgehammer in hand for Jetstar. Greedy with the baseball bat, dropping it out of the ring. Here comes Hybrid. Shot to the back of Greedy. An undisputed Superstar Championship match. Communication important for these 3 superstars who are trying to determine the next best move for all of them. Here comes Hybrid, and he was able to get Jet. Hybrid able to get Jet. He's got both his challengers down. He's got options to pick from, and instead he's going to take forever to taunt. Oh, wait a minute. He's waking them both up. What is Hybrid doing? I don't know that I've seen this before. Finisher reversal. Well, it didn't work out the way I think Hybrid had intended for it. Jetstar decides to leave the ring. Hybrid decides to attack me. Ooh. You do not do that. And because of targeting, this might have just cost it Hybrid. Here comes Jetstar. Knee trembler. It went early. It cost him the finisher, and he didn't get it. And wait a minute. Here comes leverage. No. Hybrid was able to get in the ring as that knee trembler had apparently been reversed. It's an odd animation for how it happens, but it happened that way, so it is what it is. We're approaching the final hour of this pay-per-view. Just one more match scheduled to remain after this. Hybrid in the ring with Greedy. Spinner on the back fist. Here comes Jet. Flailing with the clothesline yet again. Jet going to be forced outside the ring. Not this time, or at least not quite yet. He picks up. Hostile, you're the call here, Hostile. All right, guys. Greedy will be given a free grapple to Jetstar due to the illegal leverage pin, although broken up. Still happened. So, grapple. We're good. Well, I mean, it's too late now. Already happened. Okay. All right, guys, continue the match. And now here comes Greedy. Finisher, Jetstar chokeslam all the way to hell. And now, wait a minute. Greedy with a takedown to Hybrid. He's got to try and pin Jet. 1, 2. Oh! Jetstar got the shoulder up last second. 2 7/8. Unbelievably close. Greedy came that close to winning the Superstardom title, the Undisputed Superstardom Championship yet again. It did not go. Oh, shot to the ribs from Greedy. He goes down. Jetstar's down to one knee. And Jetstar backed up into a corner. Can't really do much. Regal stretch. Well, he can do that. Oh, Greedy has probably been mauled down the most of these three, I'd say. Jetstar made some great heroics in the last pay-per-view match. Harper just continuing to get the crowd behind him. Greedy up. Kendo stick misses. Greedy misses the jab, or as he's faking out Jet. And Greedy takes the kendo stick away. Kick to the midsection. Shot misses. Hybrid able to knock the kendo stick out of both hands. Running knee finisher reversed. Jet able to trip up Hybrid. That might have prevented the choke slam. Hybrid gets his finisher back. Jetstar's in the ring. Here comes Jetstar. What could Jet be thinking? I have no idea, actually. He's thinking wake up taunt. And he messed up. I think Jet meant to get Greedy, and he got Hybrid instead. Hybrid miss. Clothesline connects for Greedy. Here comes Jet's chance. And no. DDT connects. Big clothesline from Hybrid to Greedy. Hybrid picks up Greedy. Could we see the S-lock? Hybrid letting go. He let go immediately, so it's good. He let go immediately, so it's all good. Clothesline, awkwardly. Greedy ends up in the corner. Jetstar, Dirty Deeds connects to the champion. Dirty Deeds connects to the champion. Greedy's got to get up. 1, 2. Jetstar won the title. Jetstar is the new undisputed Superstardom champion. He finally did it. We talked about how it was running thin. Jetstar was out of chances. Multiple strikes. He's in the finals, top of the ninth, or bottom of the ninth for him, I guess. And Jetstar is able to come through. Dirty Deeds. He pins the champion Hybrid. And in this triple threat match, for the first time in his career as an Extreme International Fighting superstar, Jetstar is a world champion and has just became undisputed Superstardom champion. What a match, what a battle for these three superstars. And here at the end of 2015, it honestly could not have happened to a better guy. Jetstar, great work with the posters for EIF. He's been a true EIF superstar, made his debut back in February to kick off his EIF career. And he's ending his first year, his rookie year, believe it or not, although he doesn't look like much of a rookie now. He is ending it as a world champion. A big congratulations to Jetstar from all of us here at EIF, who, unless something unforeseen happens, will walk in to 2016 as the undisputed Superstardom champion. Well, guys, 2 titles have changed hands of 3. 1 more set to be defended, and it's our main event. The theme of the night, the arena is TLC. This main event is also a TLC. Rat Luck, the Hollywood World Champion, will defend his title against Hostile Exile and the always sneaky DZ. And as our promo video opened up the show stating, would DZ ruin Christmas? Well, he's going to at least try and give a lump of coal to Rat Luck as he looks to take all the gold in tonight's main event coming up next.
I thought I had it. My heart was beating. I was like 1, 2. I kept staring at you, Hybrid. I was so scared. I thought you were gonna break it up. I was like, please, nobody break it up, nobody break it up. And then he fucking kicked out. I was like, oh my god. The one opportunity I had. Yeah, no, he deserves it. I'm very happy. That was a fucking hell of a match.
I had stocked up finishers, but
Holy shit.
he was never in the ring enough for me.
I know.
Oh, well.
But that was a good match. Damn, he earned it.
One of the best
Fucking
matches
earned it.
I've seen on this game yet. Right there.
It just proves anyone can fucking win, even with me. You never know.
All right, guys. Well, as we get set for our final match of the evening, I'll ask that Hybrid do me the honors of making sure we get some people in this party if we have the room.
Alright. We need Rat Luck, we need DZ, and we need Hostile. All we need is Rat Luck.
All right, and in the meantime, we just want to thank, again, one last time, at least before our main event. Thank you guys for all your patience that you've shown throughout tonight. It's been a really good show. We are happy that a lot of you were here to join us, and make sure you follow us here on Twitch. Sometimes we give some shout-outs. Give a couple of shout-outs here to Phenom Derek and Garrett Nelson on YouTube. Thanks for following us here at EIF Network. Appreciate it. And hopefully more of you will follow us here tonight. We'll be done with action, likely, for the remainder of 2015 in terms of streaming, but we will return in 2016 with a number of streams, including our next pay-per-view, EIF Ultimate Destiny, coming your way, where you can see the Royal Rumble. And because Greedy lost that match, add his name to the list, as we mentioned before that match. So here's what we got so far for you guys. We have 5 Royal Rumble competitor slots. We have 4 of them already occupied. James Arkoffel, Greedy, Brutality, and Deathlock take up 4 of the 5 spots. That gives us just 1 Royal Rumble spot remaining for this coming year's 2016 Royal Rumble match. Is Rallick in here?
Yes, I am.
All right. And because Rallick is in here, that means it is time, folks, for our main event of the evening. And I do want to apologize as well. I do know there were a few guys out there that wanted matches tonight. I am really sorry that I was not able to get you them. Rallick, DZ, and brain fart. Hostile. If you guys could please just go ahead and join my game. Like, you can join it manually. You don't need to accept an invite. It's honestly a lot easier doing it this way. But yep. But either way, guys, we just want to thank everybody here that was tuning in. I know a couple of guys, as I mentioned, Age of Coolness earlier this evening, tuning in. Sorry I wasn't able to get everybody a match. I know another guy, Democles, EIF Superstar, who was looking. And but I do want to thank you guys for tuning in here tonight for what it's worth. And, of course, hope you're enjoying your nights. And hope you guys are going to be ready to return to action here in 2016. These superstars will be allotted a lot of time. Pay-per-view scheduled to end at midnight, but we got 55 minutes. So who knows what will happen here. Could end early. Rallick and DZ hopefully ready to proceed to the match. And, another thing that factors into this pay-per-view maybe taking less time is the fact that we aren't doing entrances right now, but we are bringing that back for you guys. So hopefully you guys like entrances, and I think what the general notion I've got from the majority is that people miss the entrances, and guys, I'm right there with you. I think they're fun. I think they're cool to do, and we are hoping to bring them back. Our own world champion here, Ratluck, is hoping to help us in that process. We're going to be doing some testing over our EIF winter break / Christmas break, and we hope to be coming back at you live with more music, get this a little more upbeat, because I actually went back. I was on YouTube earlier today on EIF Archive. I was watching a little bit of the last pay-per-view, and just without the music, there is a loss of touch there, so it's unfortunate that we had to deal with it early on, but we're hoping that we'll have it corrected, not only just for the start of 2016, but most importantly, WrestleMania 9 coming your way March 5th. It's save the date, guys. I'm telling you, it is going to be just an awesome all-day, all-night experience. It's something that if you haven't seen before, you got to be a part of it. All right. Now, these three superstars are hoping they'll be a part of it main event-wise, as the following contest is the 2015 main event of the evening, the final match of Extreme International Fighting. In 2015, right? Anyway, this following contest is a triple threat tables, ladders, and chairs match for the EIF Undisputed World Championship. Introducing the challengers first, standing in the top right corner. From Cleveland, Ohio, he is DZ. And the second challenger, hailing from Chicago, Illinois, he is Hostile Exile. And their opponents, from Battle Creek, Michigan, now residing in Hollywood, California, he is the current reigning and defending EIF Undisputed World Champion. This is Hollywood Rock. All right, guys, ready? Ding, ding, ding. All right, so the match is underway. Hostile continuing the trend of screw the tables instead of save the tables. Ratluck diving out. Well, that was a different outside dive than what we saw tonight. Well, mainly they're through the middle and top rope. Ratluck upping the ante. DZ throwing Hostile into the barricade nearly over the top to where a fan would be. Hostile's on a Legends contract. I don't think he likes to interact with the fans too much here. He doesn't get paid enough, as he would probably say. Ratluck, however, on a Hollywood contract. He's got a couple of movies to shoot. Many people may recognize Ratluck in the recent Point Break trailer, the new remake, the critically acclaimed film from the 90s, as Hostile diving in the ring on DZ. But Ratluck, in the meantime, has a world title to defend. Point Break coming in theaters Christmas Day, by the way, for those that want to see it. And a modified figure 4 leg lock locked in for Ratluck on DZ. Springboard leg drop connects. DZ seems to be the odd man out as Hostile with a takedown to Ratluck. Hostile and Rat, some flamboyant colors, to say the least, while DZ just wearing some street clothes. Hostile awkwardly caught. I think Hostile was lunging forward with the knee. He ends up catching Ratluck with the back heel of his other foot. DZ now hooked-legged cradle shock to Hostile Exile. DZ taken out. Ratluck, and just want to remind everybody here, modifications to the rules tonight. Ratluck, DZ, and Hostile, this match and stipulation picked from DZ. He chose TLC, but he wanted to put a twist on it. So each superstar must hit 3 finishers before they can eliminate somebody. So the likelihood that this match will last longer than the Money in the Bank is pretty much guaranteed. And another thing that I should mention for people that feel less informed about this, Tripod's Money in the Bank cannot be used on this championship. That Money in the Bank is exclusive for Superstardom. So these 3 superstars do not have to worry about that, and since Rowlick was the one that had the anytime title shots and he's out of them, this is for sure the final Undisputed World title match of the year. We can guarantee you that. Winner walks into 2016 with it. They will defend it at Ultimate Destiny as well. I can also guarantee that. Hostile stomping on the chest of DZ. A second stomp to connect. Hostile backpedaling. And DZ picked up into a curtain call. Rowlick, I think, was trying to interfere to no avail. And Hostile, the first one to obtain a signature in this match. Big super kick stopped. And DZ, for some reason, trying to attack me. Rowlick with a running cross elbow. And running DDT from DZ. A lot of the action in the ring right now. Hostile springing himself into the ring, and now DZ trying to take some advantages, but Hostile stops him with the arm drag. So again, 3 finishers in order to be able to climb and obtain the briefcase. Doesn't mean you can't climb beforehand, you can't win the briefcase. Hostile back on the apron, about to fly his way back into the ring, unsuccessfully this time, as DZ with a head scissor takedown. DZ stopped. Whoa, springboard elbow from Rowlick. Rowlick trying to bring out some entertaining moves in tonight's main event. Hostile coming off the ropes. Big knee misses. Rowlick stopping it with a Luthez, jabbing away is Rowlick. And here comes, oh, what's Rowlick thinking? Oh. All right, he's obviously a part of Jersey Shore's remake. I didn't know Rowlick got that role too. Either way, he stopped. So is Hostile. Irish whipped on the apron goes Haas. DZ stopped with a zigzag from behind. Hostile lunging into the ring again unsuccessfully. Hostile has just been flying all around the ring. He is the former longest reigning X Division champion in EIF history, so perhaps he's bringing out some of those high-flying routes. And whatever Hostile's doing tonight, let me tell you something. If you're watching at home right now, you're trying to figure out how to get good at this game, how to win ladder matches, watch Hostile Exile. This guy's a 3-time Mr. Money in the Bank. Absolutely terrific and perhaps the best superstar to ever grace ladder matches. DZ is a close second. He is extremely smart at picking his spots. Rowlick has won ladder matches in the past as well, so it'll be interesting to see how this all winds out. As Hostile was able to monkey flip Rowlick. Hostile exiting through the bottom rope. Rowlick watches Hostile come back in through the bottom rope. And what is this? Different maneuver. DZ doesn't want to see it. Hostile stopped. One-arm tip toss from DZ. And Rowlick was stopped from Hostile. DDT from DZ to Hostile. And now Rowlick looking to follow up. He cannot, targeting an issue for him. And DZ able to get a foot in. Maybe looking for the first finisher of the evening. Perhaps not. Rowlick the only one of these 3 men without a finisher just yet. He'll get one right here. Maybe not. Or I'm sorry, that's DZ without a finisher. My apologies. Rowlick misses the jab, although DZ should be getting a finisher momentarily, I would imagine. Rowlick. Big DDT connects. And DZ able to get the one-footed dropkick. Now he also obtains a finisher. So again, first 1 to 3 wins. DZ. Hurricane Rana connects. DZ stamina an issue as Rowlick with SVR 07 reversal. Yes, first 1 to 3 gets the opportunity to win. I should rephrase that. It's been a crazy night full of commentary. Rowlick gets a finisher reverse, but getting a little tongue-tied here in the later stages of tonight's event. And what an event it's been. Also a nice takedown to DZ. Stomp on the ribs. Lower abdomen of DZ. Hostile now sitting DZ up, but not before he stopped with a jawbreaker. Rowlick with a Luthez to follow up. He and DZ doing some teamwork, as DZ and Rowlick have had quite the storied rivalry in the past. Hostile and DZ also had one that was mostly one-sided, but DZ has been a thorn in Rowlick's side really since, looks like 2K15 and beyond, and now it's continuing that trend as DZ got a finisher reversed. Hostile will take the luxury. He's getting some help. Hostile was pretty hunted in the last True Punishment event. That Elimination Chamber, Hostile was on the unfortunate side, but in this case, Hostile is on the good side of this finisher arsenal. Hostile backing up. Finisher! One finisher from Hostile Exile. Ratlook with his, that was a weird zigzag. I don't know about you guys. It just looked weird to me. But either way, Ratlook does get it off. In Hollywood, you'd think he would have done a better job acting like that, but guess not. Ratlook will tell us that all the actors have their off days. Here comes Hostile, big jab, and that was a big finisher. 2-0, and do you know Kung Fu? Asks Hostile. Obviously not, because they don't know how to reverse the punches or kicks. Oh, actually, it was a spear for the one, and that's the kind of leverage that you gotta love for Hostile. He was afforded that luxury from his own competitors. They helped him get to that, and now Hostile's got a 2-0 up on both his fellow challenger and the champ, Ratlook. Ratlook, good friend, hybrid maniac, just coming off of losing the Superstar title, and Ratlook obviously does not suffer the same fate, but we talked about this at the top of our broadcast in the pre-show as Hostile goes shoulder first into the ring post, and you know, we mentioned DZ gets reverse, Hostile with the signature, and now we talked about Ratlook's just unsuccessfulness in terms of finding an ability as one finisher through one Das Boot. But Ratlook has struggled to successfully retain championships. This is another multi-man which pinfall or submission does not apply. You can see the briefcase hanging above the ring. Within it is the Undisputed World Championship, the most coveted prize in all of Xbox Live Wrestling. Ratlook with a big drop kick. Pile of cameras again. That brings our count to 24 cameras, by the way, for those that like to count. Ridiculous. DZ using recovery ability. And Ratlook taking out Hostile. DZ to the skies and beyond. I should say to infinity and beyond, shouldn't I? Now Ratlook showing some strength, picking up Hostile with that curtain call maneuver. Took out a number of superstars last year. An old move from good old pal of Hostile, GTA. Also an EIF Hall of Famer. Ratlook jabbing away at DZ. And Hostile picking himself up, sort of. We're trying to, and here's Ratlook. DDT. Sort of odd, it's like an inverted double-armed hook DDT. But it worked. DZ takes to the skies again. Try to help the camera angle without hitting the ladder. Can I? Maybe not. Ratlook will get over. DZ getting. Notice ladder not been attempted to be grabbed yet. And let the bodies hit the floor. All three superstars down. Hostile the first to his feet. Sacrificing their bodies in the name of Extreme International Fighting. Ratlook with a reversal. Hostile to the outside on top of DZ. Finisher in hand for Hostile. Ratlook stopped. DZ with a drop. Oh! Ratlook nearly falling onto the lap of Jerry the King Lawler and Michael Cole by that drop kick. I think everybody had the same reaction to that. DZ hitting Hostile off the announce table. Ratlook, pair of elbows to the face of DZ. And stopped from DZ as well. DZ now rolling in underneath the bottom rope. Hostile picking up Ratlook. Oh, Ratlook hit his stomach on the corner. Ratlook has had some bad luck tonight, really. Ratlook uses a reversal, out of reversals for the champ. And DZ, unbeknownst to the other competitors, I'm sorry. Cameraman getting in the way, but unbeknownst to the other competitors, Hostile is eligible to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. 3-1-0, and Hostile gets a ladder, but as I was saying, unbeknownst to the competitors of Hostile and Ratlook, finisher for DZ. 1-1-3, but one of the turnbuckles, you notice the bottom right corner, it's unraveled. Hey, we saw Tripod win earlier off of one finisher, or off of one pull, I'm sorry. Hostile may be looking for that one pull right now. Ratlook's got to get up. Hostile has already achieved the checklist. Hostile is up. Nobody's stopping him. Hostle's gonna get it. Hostile looking to win the championship, and he did. Hostile did it in quick fashion. The ladder matches continue to be a trend of unsuccessfulness, and Ratluck's title reigns continue that trend as well. Hostile, yet again for the second time in a row, steals the world championship from the Hollywood movie star, and he's taking it back to Chi-Town with him as Hostile walks into 2016, the undisputed world champion. Ratluck, of course, will have a rematch clause that will carry over into 2016. Hostile's known to be Mr. WrestleMania, and this year he might not be known for Mr. Money in the Bank. He might just very well get his chance at a WrestleMania main event for the first time in 5 years, and winning the World Championship tonight certainly helps his case. And that's going to be it for us here tonight at EIF's 8th Annual Christmas Blood. And that's going to be it for us here in 2015. That's a wrap, folks. And we want to thank all of you for being a part of it. This whole journey from the start of 2K15, the abysmal servers, and of course to where we are now at 2K16, a much better place. And of course, thank you so much to everybody for making the EIF network a reality. It's been a fantastically successful experiment that started this year, and we are so happy to announce that it will carry over into 2016. One last time, we want to remind you to follow us here on Twitch so you can catch that 2016 action and stay up to date with us on Twitter using @EIF Network. Check out matches from tonight that you may have missed, as well as previous pay-per-views on the EIF archive on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. That's EIF ARCHIVE. And for more information about EIF, including superstar stats, bios, show results, schedules, and more, including how to be a part of Extreme International Fighting, head over to leaguelineup.com/EIF Lives for more. Thank you again. Happy holidays to all, and to all a good night from EIF. I'm your host, EIF owner Carney. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.